What up? Introduce yourself, man. Who the fuck we got on the other end here?
Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy, the professional Skanks The Rap Martyr, a.k.a. Master Norbert Torben. Nobody bombs harder than Bad Cop, Fair Fifth and Sparta, and one half of Stone and Robert. Bad Cop, bomb.
Okay. That's better than what I could do. So thank you very much for thank you for joining us. Episode 41, Carrying the Culture show, Skanks The Rap Martyr. I'm bent. He's about to get bent. Fucking
Thank you for having me.
had a couple technical difficulties, but it's all good. Peace to everybody on the show. Rocking with us. See some familiar names out there. What's good? Peace, Indigo Phoenix.
Peace, Indigo.
What up? What up? What up, everybody? So, a couple of ground rules. If you got questions for Skanks, please use the questions feature below. It has a question mark there. That way we can pull it up and everybody can see it. Also, just like on the page, if you get on any fuck shit in the show, you will be sitting to the essence because we don't play that shit here. So yeah, and that is about it. Yo, I'm not gonna. One thing that we always do, like whenever I see you, like every time I've seen you, actually, I've always been like, yo, I need to hear something. So tonight is no different. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time, like.
Oh, you know me. I always got bars for you, bro. You
know I know. So that's why I know, like, because every time I see you, I'm like, yo, what's good, man? We run out to the parking lot, fucking out in the street, whatever. Like anywhere you be ready to fucking, you got clips loaded. So
Word.
you're gonna get loose. So yo, did you always go by that name?
What, Skanks?
Yeah.
Skanks been a name I had for most of the late 90s, from the late 90s. My name used to be Problem Child before that.
Problem Child.
Yeah.
All right. So yo, talk about the Rap Martyr part of the name.
Yeah, so the Rap Martyr is real serious. Like, I'm a hip-hop extremist, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that bullshit, all that shit you be clowning. That's why I love your page. I'll be right with you, laughing and clowning that shit. Whack-ass nigga. So, you know, pretty much, like, I'm ready to die for the cause, man. I ain't here to sell my soul. I'm not starving for no deals. I'm not starving for no rappers' cosigns. I'm not starving for no new friends. I'm just here to make this raw, unadulterated, pure hip-hop for the people that love it.
So we're not gonna hear no Skanks trap album coming out this year at all?
Nah, but one thing I will say, I support my young homies on the block. Who generation is that? I support them all the way.
Got you. We're gonna get into that a little bit, but yeah, no, I appreciate you, man, for sharing that. Fucking. So let's go back to the early days, man. Brooklyn days, early for you. You know, I heard you briefly interviewed talking about DOS Effects recording in your basement or something, and your brothers, and yo, I need to hear that because I didn't.
Oh yeah.
So break it down for me.
So you know the infamous deal that they got with EPMD at their college. Yeah. So when they had that situation, they needed beats, and they came to my brother, and the same song that they won that contest with was "Klap Ya Handz," which was on the album. And my brother produced that, you know what I'm saying? Right in my basement. I was a little bastard seeing them come through. They used to come through with my bro, etc. Shout out, etc. He brought them through. And then, you know, they started working. You know, they did Day One Effects right down there too.
So your brother produced Klap Ya Handz?
Yep. And shout out Kev Bird's song, Live Right Around the Corner. He co-produced Day One Effects.
In your basement?
Right in my basement. I was a little rugrat getting chased out of the studio at them days.
Well, like about how old were you about roughly?
I say about, I think like 9 or 10. Like okay. About 9 or 10.
So who else was in your basement? You said some other names too.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of people rocking in the basement. Clark Kent used to be down there. Man, Spragga Benz.
What did your brother go by then? As far as on the producing tip, what was his name?
He went by Goldie or Goes the Mayor. Goes the Brooklyn Mayor. And he was a reggae. He had a reggae set too. So he used to do reggae and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna drop an ill jewel on you. Rest in peace, half a mil. Half a Mil used to come in my basement, and he was a reggae artist first, called Captain America, before he became Half a Mil.
What?
Word to mommy.
You got any joints with him on it?
I gotta holler at my brother, because my brother got mad reels. My brother got reels with Talib Kweli, Mos Def, all of them in my crib, right in the basement. Word up.
Word. Your brother, he's still doing that at all, anything?
My brother, right now, my brother is shout out goes to Mayor. He in Atlanta. He in Georgia right now. You know what I'm saying? Last time when I went to do the show in Atlanta, I linked him up with Shabam and them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got mad. Yo, there's so many reels down there. Yo, it's mad reels. I just found it on reel with me and Half a Mil from D&D Studios. We had a song called No Chorus, my brother produced, and Kings of Crown Heights. And I found the reel to reels.
Word.
I might have to bring those back out.
Yo, not might, man. You have to. Yo, fuck a might, my nigga. Like, might have to. You can't put that out there. You can't tell us now, because now I know. So now I know. I'll fucking, every time I see you now, I'll be fucking like, yo, what up with that shit, man? Every time now. So.
Hey, Black. Word, bro. I got you, though. I got some treats for you. I'm going to let you hear, because I know you're a real hip-hop head.
Man, there's only one way I know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I was taught, and that's it, man. So, you know what I mean? I came up like older cats taught me how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So talk a little bit about your history with this shit then, man. Like, so if your brother was doing this shit, like how'd you get into this? Like what MCs were inspiring you at that time and whatnot?
Yeah, so definitely my big bro inspired me. You know what I'm saying? My big bro and his partner Self. You know what I'm saying? They was a production team. And what happened with them, I was getting chased out the studio as usual, and my rhyme book fell. When my rhyme book fell, my big bro was reading like, oh, he got some shit. This when I was like about 11 now. And they took me to my first show, and I think I came in second place. And when I came in second place, deals just started coming on the table right after that. And that's pretty much how I started off with a lady at BMI. She was taking me to do shows and stuff at first. And then that's when we got with Light, Makiba Moon Cycle, and Link Q. And then we Duke the Moon Management.
And you was doing joints opening up for them and shit. Like you was young as hell though, right?
Yep. Shout out my bro Kenyatta Black. I see him on the check-in.
Yeah, big up Kenyatta Black. Salute.
Kenyatta Black was one of the young brothers with me back in them days. We was the youngest out the clique, population clique. That's a fact.
You was still going by was a Problem Child.
It was Problem Child then, yeah. Well, we was doing all the shows back then. We was in the Muse, we was in the Arena, we was doing Lyricist Lounge. Shout out Ant. You know what I'm saying?
You did Lyricist Lounge too?
Yeah. My first ever project that ever came out, released, was a tape, a combination with Lyricist Lounge and Echo, Mark Echo. Word. I got a song called Getting Into Mischief. I think it came out in 93.
That's why, see, this is why I wanted to really build with you on this, man, because heads don't know that you've been around like doing this shit for a minute, like
facts.
And it's really important that there's a lot of artists like that, yo, where just because name didn't pop off or whatever, like on some TV shit, cats have still been around the scene, still making moves, still doing shit, still still grinding, still putting work in for the culture, man. And people don't even, you know what I'm saying? People don't know the history there. Like Das Effects, your brother produced fucking Klap Ya Handz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is important stuff, yo. Like, because people think, you got these big names or whatever. It's like, yo, first of all, New York is big. So a lot of cats that was doing shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like names like Kenyatta Black, you know what I'm saying? Skanks, you know what I'm saying? It's important.
Yeah. Like I want to shout out my big cousin, DJ L Boogie, because he used to bring Clark Kent, he used to bring Ezo. They used to all be DJing in the basement, scratching, practicing. Word. I used to remember all that when I was a little kid.
Yo, so you was around that shit growing up, like this a fucking hip hop baby, like
Word,
this.
Bro. It was a
raised
blessing.
around,
It was a
huh?
true blessing.
You make beats too?
Nah, I leave that to my big brother. And now shout out my son. My son making beats now.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Word. But I do want to get into it though. But you know, I gotta really lock in and learn from the greats.
Nah, you got look, man. You got your brothers right there, man. Like
Word.
you good. Like that's the thing, man. You came up like you came up in this. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk. Bangkok fan, man. Like what's
Yeah.
that? What's that all about? What's the you know what I'm saying? What's the whole shit behind it?
So yeah, Bangkok fam, you know that's Brooklyn Assassin Ninjas killing all instrumentals, and we started that group in 2012, and it was me, Kyo Itachi, and that's all due to Rusty Jukes and Dirt Platoon because they were shooting a video that day, and Kyo was like, "Yo, where's the ill spitters in Brooklyn?" And Rusty called me, One Click Bang, and a few other homies from the town, and when he was hearing us spit, he ended up calling me. He wanted to do a single. Single turned into a whole album. And then from the features I was bringing in for the album, that's how Bangkok came. He was like, oh, who this dude? Who this dude? He from Crown Heights too? He from Crown. And then we just like, yeah, let's put that together. Word.
Wow. Wow, that's dope. Big up to Kyo Itachi. He's fucking ill, yo.
Word.
Like,
Shout out Kyo and the whole France crew.
how'd you link up with him originally?
Through Rusty that same day. That first day he heard me spit.
That was the first. That was the first time.
That was the first time.
Oh, so it wasn't even before. Like there was no prior shit to that. That was the
Nope.
first.
He had a relationship with Rusty and Dirt Platoon, and they was working on a project, and they was shooting a video, and we brought him to the projects that day. You know what I'm saying?
And big up, yo. I haven't heard it yet. Big up, Rap Martyr. New shit just came out, and my team listened to it, and they said it's fucking fire.
It's bananas. It's bananas.
Yeah. Wifey listened to it. She said it was fire, and she don't like shit. So, yo, she's worse than me. Fucking believe me, trust.
Oh shit.
she's way worse than me.
Oh,
All right, yo. So we're gonna get into it because you did the track about it. But when I posted this shit on the page, a lot of people have said, "Yo, he sounds like Redman," or "I hear Redman." Not no disrespectful shit, like, but it's like, yo, I hear Redman. Like, was there Redman influence? I mean, well, there is because you talk about it on your track, but talk about that.
yeah, so this is some real shit. When I started hearing this shit, like, say, like about 2015, 2016, right? And when I heard this, you know what I'm saying, I heard a lot of people saying it, and I'm like, I'm not going to take it as an insult because he's one of the greatest that ever did it. And honestly, me being a lyricist and an artist, I didn't see what they were saying right away because I feel like I rhyme a certain way about certain things and he rhyme a certain way. But I hear the cadence. And it's the cadence that people, when I sat back and listened, it's certain words I pronunciate and I say, it got the same tone and cadence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, there's a few times where your voice just sounds exactly like his voice.
Yeah.
You're saying totally different shit. I mean, but the voice, it just sounds like, and there's a few times where, like, during the track where like it sounds like, I mean, not so, but to me the flows are different and shit like that. It's just a few times where it's like the voice is very similar in some ways. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
So but let's get into it, yo. You did the track and saying 10 favorite cats.
Yeah.
And so I want to talk about it. I have 4 out of the 6. I mean 4 out of the 10. Well, you got like 11.
You got 4 out of my 10. Yeah, I really got 11 because Red and Meth was the tie.
Right. Red and Meth is a tie. So I have on there. I mean, so we'll get into it. So let's talk about that. So let's go from 10 to 1 now.
Okay.
So your number 10 was Eminem, right?
Yeah. I know he's not on your list already.
No, but let's talk about it. Here's the thing. Yeah. I mean, he's not on the list, but let's talk about it. Because I respect skills. So I mean, let's get it out of the way. He's not on my list, but in my opinion, he's fucking ridiculous with those bars.
Bar for bar, exactly.
That shit can't be denied. I don't fuck with his music. I don't fuck with what he has to say. It doesn't resonate with me. But bar wise, in a battle, he's good money. Like it's hard to bet on him in a fucking 1-on-1. So you know, I bet against him in a 1-on-1. So that's my shit. But so let's go there because a lot of cats be like, oh, fuck Eminem, you know. So I want to hear you speak on it because you know what I'm saying. You're a Brooklyn cat. You know what I'm saying? New York cat, like, and Eminem is one of in your top 10, and that's kind of and that's rare.
This is my total unbiased opinion about this right here, right? Bow. Eminem. One thing I agree with you about is this. I'm not his subject matter. It's not my subject matter.
Right. We frozen.
That's not something I'm going to be sitting, you know what I'm saying, like with the homies listening to.
Right.
Anytime coming up in my life. But now, me being a lyricist and listening to music, bar for bar, and how he put his words together, he's one of the greatest that ever did it.
Listen, it's hard to argue. G-Rap said it in an interview. Rakim said it in an interview. Reggie said it in an interview, and they broke it down. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, I don't fuck with the subject matter, but as far as lyrical ability goes, he's one of the top cats. But I can't rock with his music. But as far as like I said, it's hard to bet against him in a battle. I mean, you know what I mean? For real. That's fact.
100%.
That's fact. So I mean, it is what it is. Good, you know, whatever. All right, number 9, you had Ghost Dini.
You're ready.
Tony Starks. He's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
He's my number 3.
And I'm gonna drop an ill jewel on you. As a kid coming up, now the same argument you would have had about Redman, you could have that about Ghost when I was a kid. I was an avid Ghost fan. I was one of them dudes coming up. Used to be me, my boy Pip, rest in peace, and my other boy Mel. Mel was repping Biggie. Pip was repping Nas. I was repping Ghost. We used to go verse for verse with these dudes all day on the block.
Oh shit!
I'm like a Ghost dictionary. I know all his verses.
Word. Yo, so let's talk then about Ghost a little bit. Salute everybody joining in. Big Red Man, D-Man 716, Ronan Ali. Let's talk a little bit about it because yo, you see the I pointed this out. Did you notice then the transition from Bring the Ruckus Ghost, masked up Ghost, to Supreme Clientele, like more flossy, you know what I mean? Like there was a distinct transition there. Like Iron Man and Supreme Clientele are like night and day.
I agree 100%. See, to me, Iron Man was coming off the trenches of Cuban Link's Ghost. That's when he felt the fame. He let the face loose everywhere. He felt the fame. That's when the robe came out. Remember, that was criminology with the robe. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's when he said, "Oh, I got the flavors. I seen the vision, the Wallies, the Two Tones." That's when he started coming with all that shit.
Word.
Talking about Wonder Woman bracelets and shit like that.
Yeah. Which one you fucking with? Yo, you fuck with I've done this head to head. Iron Man or Supreme Clientele. Which one you got?
Ooh, that is tough. And you it's like night and day, like you say. Damn. I think I gotta go with Supreme.
I'm about to end this early. Everybody, I'm sorry. We gotta let Skanks go. I feel you. A lot of people. I go Iron Man. I go Grimy Ghost. I feel Grimy Ghost more because I'm not a flossy nigga. I never got to that flossy stage in my life, so I can't relate to that. I can relate to Grimy Ghost. So
you think Supreme Clientele was watered down?
No, not watered down. I'm just saying no. I'm just saying he was more on his like polished, like he was more on like from between when you go from like first Wu-Tang, Cuban Links, you know what I'm saying, robbing niggas and shit, to like you get by the time you get to like Apollo Kids and stuff, like it's more glitter. But
all right.
I mean, but I'm not. No, yo, listen. Stop. Don't get it twisted. Supreme Clientele is all time shit.
Yeah.
So it's to me it's 1 and 1A. I just fuck with like grimy ghosts more than like ghost after the come up. You know what I mean? Like
I feel what you're saying, but I feel like, to me, I feel like Supreme, he was still there. Like, the devil planted fear inside the black babies. 50 Cent soldiers in the hood, they go crazy.
He's actually in the middle of the come up, because by the time Bulletproof Wallets comes out, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you that. He's still there. Yo, listen, I don't, when I'm nitpicking here, that album is a fucking classic, man. Like, let's put up, big up Ready C, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everybody joining in. It's a fucking classic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being analytical about as far as the two distinctions and you know, when shit kind of changed up a little bit. You know what I mean? Skanks, where you at? These Brooklyn basements be losing my niggas. There we go. Are you there? Are you there? Nanu, nigga. Nanu. We're going to wait for you to spin around. I'm going to get this beer. Oh, see, you came back. I was about to get this beer. You back? You spinning. Skanks, we cannot hear you. No audio. No audio. No audio. No audio. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. I'll put this on real quick.
Battery, 20%.
Go out and come back in.
What love you got? Some way. Guns talk, desolate dreams. Desert eagle screams. Mutilate bodies, I bleed. And keep the bezel clean. Bitch, fuck anything green. You know how many niggas want to touch old brother, but a lot that dumb bitch with a fatty and a soda. Just one of the differences. Well, I mean to you. I play the glitch, cop the 4 nigga lust, spoke of one lust. I never seen you around no women. Hoes kissing on the coastline slime. That's called living, slow drifting on the coastline. PCH this shit, don't click it if you test mine. That's on my super drive. I sit and tie all them niggas who grew up with.
Yeah.
My super drive look like a sun kiss. Come on, Convo. My super drive look like a sun
What up?
We back.
We back. Whatever. It's a free app. Whenever Instagram fucks up, I always say it's a free app. And what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? This shit is free. All right. You know what I mean?
I actually was getting like mad phone calls. People just kept hitting my shit. I'm like, yo, I'm love.
Yeah. So where we at? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Ghostface. I mean, like that album. I just wrote. And I guess, yo, Iron Man, I was at a particular place in my life, man. So I was in an Iron Man place. You know what I mean? Like, so we was getting it in kind of during Iron Man.
That's a fact.
So it was different. All right, so we saying 11. We got your top 11, or you saying Method Red? We gotta talk about this Method Red being the same though. When we get there. So all right, next up, Pun. You got Pun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, break it down.
One of the illest that ever did it, man. Like I'm talking about. Let's talk about wordplay. Let's talk about delivery. Only weakness I could probably say of Pun, if you want to count every category, is stage performance.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly moving around so much. I mean, so,
and it was a lot of shows I know that he couldn't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and again, so check it out, yo. What's your criteria with all this? Are you just looking at lyricism, or you look at, because some people, whenever we have these conversations, I like to like define what the criteria is, because it's different. because I always say
Yeah.
there's a difference between favorite and best. Like
I-
Redman is my favorite MC of all time, but he's
Yeah.
number 4 for me on my list. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and some people look at like the whole career. Like when I do my top 10 list, I got one separate for like lyricists, and I got one separate for like just total career. Because for me, when I look at Pun, I look at the shortness of his career, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to rank him in the top shit with shit because he didn't have so much shit. But as far as his straight ability goes, come on, like.
And then you got to put into account this too. Not just the fact he had 2 albums. You got to look at the impact of them 2 albums.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's similar to Biggie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Biggie only had 2 albums too.
I know, and for me, just so you know, when I look at my criteria in terms of like all-time great shit, those are strikes against cats, personally. Like as far as Biggie, Big L, and Pun, it's all because I look at it like sports shit. Like when niggas get hurt after 2 years and they had like 8,000, 2,000 yards rushing 1 year or something, it's like, yo, and they be like, yo, they would have done this. I'm like, I don't know what they would have done. So I look at, so for me, just so you know, that I always look at that as like, it's hard. But
I know. And if they would have, Big L never got his shot to me. Big L never got his shot. But it was a time where nobody in the world couldn't deny that Big Pun and Biggie was on top of the fucking whole hip-hop food chain.
Facts.
This is my point I'm making. Like, they had a time when they was up there and they put fear in everybody's hearts.
Facts.
And Mommy Bar, shout out Mommy Bar. She said life after death was a double, so that's really 3 for Biggie.
Yeah, can't argue with that. That life after death joint has some joints on it that were forgettable to me. I'm sorry, straight up. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. All right. Next up, you got Red and Meth tied at 7.
Yeah.
Break the tie, man. We don't do ties on this show. I do these face-off Fridays every week. You know what I'm saying? You seen them? Come on, man. Ties. Come on. Break the tie. Red, like.
If I could have broke the tie, I'd have rapped it.
Come on.
I really feel like, once again, on a lyrical level, iconic level, you know what I'm saying? Yo.
Come on.
And it's people that I'm mad because you know who I left. I'm looking at it. I left off
Black
somebody.
got it right.
I left off somebody I'm mad I left off.
Oh, hold on. Because there's somebody I'm mad you left off too.
Word.
Who?
When I go back, it beats my brain. But every year my top 10 changes.
I look at mine every year. I mean, it changes to a certain degree too. The bottom part changes. Niggas fall out and niggas come back and come in.
Word.
So and niggas kind of shift around if they haven't done anything. I look at longevity. If you're still doing shit like G-Rap at 54, 53, putting out fire, you get extra points, man, because he's been killing it. And that's who I'm sad that you left out.
That's somebody that I'm sad I left out too.
That's who.
Not only
because hold on. Pun kissed Big G-Rap's ring when he met him. Like, G-Rap is the tree for a lot of niggas.
No, you're not lying.
So
you're not lying.
I didn't see G-Rap there, so I was a little sad about that. But I saw G-Rap Disciple there, so we good.
And another person was Prodigy, man. Oh, shout out my bro Goals. I see him. He just tapped in on the live.
Oh, shit, that's your brother?
Yeah, he up in there. Shout out Gold. We just was talking about you, Goals.
Word. Salute. Holding it down. Unknown hero in this shit. Big up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add you. Yo, screenshot this cat. Yeah. Salute, brother. You know what I'm saying? We learning about your history in this shit, man, for real. You know what I mean?
Word.
So yo.
Goes to mayor.
So you can't break the tie? You can't break it.
Nah, I can't break it,
All
man.
right. So Meth and Red, he got. I'm looking at my girl like, yo, like, come on, this guy's killing me right now. I'm like, yo, this cat killing me right. I hate ties, my nigga. All right.
I know.
All right. So let's talk about both of them then. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as influence, all that. What you know, why you got them there, all that.
And then you know what I'm saying? First of all, both of them come from two different iconic crews, right? Both of them already blazed legendary trails before they even connected with each other.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Then when they connected with each other, they took it to another level, not just on the music, just on the chemistry, where they was able to make money doing sitcoms, movies, commercials, all kinds of shit. They ate together. You know what I'm saying? And it all started with them lyrical skills.
Yeah. Mutual respect, you know what I mean? And, you know, and yo, Red lives in fucking Staten. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he been there. Like, that's, like, they say he's like the, you know, 11th, whatever, 10th Wu-Tang member or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, damn, I want you to pick so bad that this tie shit is really ripping my heart apart. But all right, Method Man. Give me your take on that.
Meth, man, like one of the most sinister lyrical assassins there is, man. That's just what it is. Like, if we're gonna talk about from that grimy 36 chamber era, you know what I'm saying, to that to Cal, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a dangerous man.
Facts. So
he still is.
You know, he still is. He's still nice. You know what, yo? I hear a lot of shit, though. I hear people like really shit on Takal, and I'm like, what the fuck did you want this nigga to do? Takal to me is a dope no skip album. I mean,
I love Takal.
Sure. I mean, I like All I Need. I mean, there's some like and there's some underrated bangers on there. Big up Carlton Fitz. He's gonna be on the show. PLO style, Mr. Sandman, fucking Meth First Chef.
Yeah, I like that album.
Yo,
I like that album a lot.
That's a dope album, and I feel like people, I don't know, I feel like people put him up somewhere and was like, yo, this cat gotta like walk on water, part the Red Sea or some shit. Like, I don't know.
They did. You know what it is too? Like, they wanted his album to just be like, I guess like 10 times better than 36 Chambers or something. Like, just on some whole, but like, you know what I'm saying? That they all played their part.
Right. And the thing was, it was a conscious decision for them to put the Method Man trap single out there. That was a business decision, and exactly. I think that kind of fucked them up because it was like, because Method Man, they had already pushed him to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So they wanted nothing but certified diamond for Meth.
Yeah, Method Man, he had to come out like, I don't know, like, I mean, you know. So I think it was a really, really good album. I think people like overly criticize that shit though. All right, next up, you got Nas, right?
Yep.
Has your order? You said your order changes though, right? I mean, this is
it definitely changes. It definitely changes every year.
All right, so this is the shit from. We'll keep going. This is the shit from the from your track. All right, so break it down,
man. Nas is one of the greatest. Like, I know your opinion on Nas. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I tune in, so I know your opinion on Nas already. And like, I'm gonna say this: a lot of people like to say like Nas don't know how to pick beats, and a lot of people like to criticize Nas, like the present day Nas. And I'm gonna say this: off of them early albums, the early Clue mixtapes and all that, the Foulness Part 1, Part 2, and all that, when he introduced Nature on Part 3, his shit is cemented to me, man.
He's cemented to me. He's just disappointed me. I mean, Nas is, listen, I'm not gonna say and say I've never said he's whack. I'm always just frustrated with him. You know what I'm saying? So no, of course, he's one of the best to ever do it, all-time great, period. I mean, I'll never front on that. I'm not a fucking idiot You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing is just that I'm disappointed at the direction his career has gone. But of course, yo, listen, this cat, he's fucking Nas, man. I mean, and you got to recognize the history and the pedigree and the whole shit there. I mean, like you know what I mean? I crush him because I'm disappointed. I'm very
No, I
disappointed.
know why you do it.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like listen, Nas was one of the best to ever do it. He's influenced a lot of cats, and he made a huge dent in hip hop. And his album, when it came out, was a signature album for my junior and senior year of high school. So, but yeah, I get he gets me frustrated though. You know what I'm saying? He's
like
nobody
ever made a I gave you power.
made a what?
I gave you power.
No, facts.
Woo.
Yeah, but I'm
like
looking
that,
at
like,
I'm looking at little Nas X shit though, and I'm looking at some of this other Fugazi shit too. It's because here's the thing, yo. I don't just isolate parts of niggas' careers. I'm like, yo, I gotta look at the totality. So like,
I feel you.
I look at the whole shit. So I mean, I still be crushing Ghost when he jumped on this trap shit like a couple years ago with some nigga in Korea. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? So,
Word?
yo, this kid Rich Chigga,
I'm
paid him
glad I ain't hear that shit.
paid him like 100 racks. I heard, yo, like legitimately heard like 100 racks to jump on this shit. And the thing is, Ghost still did it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Ghost still did his thing, but it was whatever, yo. No, listen, nobody's flawless, man. Whatever. So we keep it moving. Next up, you got a surprise in the shit. You got a surprise in the shit. I like the surprise though. Who you got next?
Five Dizzle?
Yo. You made a great point in the song. Hold on. You made a great point in the song where you said, if it wasn't for him, basically, I wouldn't even fuck with these niggas.
And you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, would look at that the wrong way and think I'm trying to diss them. But no, as kids coming up, Q-Tip told you himself, he the abstract. He was saying mad shit when I was young that was going over my head sometimes. Until I got older and I'm catching everything he said. But when I was young, Fife used to say the shit that be like, oh, all right, I fuck with it. What? Bo knows this. What? Bo knows that. What? Bo don't know that. Because Bo can't rap. What? I fucked with Fife. Bust a nun inside your eye. Now you got Siemens furniture. What?
Yeah.
My dude had the ill lines. Used to have like, oh, all right.
No, he had the ill lines for real. For real. And he was, to me, he was way better than Q-Tip. Next up, because I want to make sure we got enough time. I got another show at 10 o'clock. Big up to my man, State of Hip Hop Culture. We got Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
To me, one of the all-time best to ever do it.
What can you say about him?
He fell out of my top 10 just based on the fact that he retired basically so early. You know, but impact, come on, man. 88. This guy, I mean, yeah.
Come on. He's pretty much the blueprint. He's pretty much the blueprint of a lot of MCs. He's that prototype.
Yeah, my nigga.
That's a fact.
My nigga.
He's that prototype.
And then we got my number one dude, who I don't fuck with, but he's my number one dude. Who is it? KRS-One, right? That's who we got next.
Yes.
So.
And I know why you don't fuck with him. And I don't fuck with him for that same reason too now. But when I wrote that, and he, lyrically he still is, but you know, morally, yeah.
Yeah, no, listen, that's why he's there for me. He's still my number one. Still. Well, he's still, and it kills me, but I'm gonna be objective about it. He's still my number one. Big up everybody joining in. He's still my number one, man. The dude will body you on the political shit, the battle shit, the weed shit, the fucking.
There's no way he can't give it to you.
He give it to you all kinds of ways. So
reggae, where he brought the reggae style to the hip hop.
Everything.
Shout out
next up, so I got him on my list. Next up, you got God MC. Number two. He's my number two as well. So
Definitely, man. Like, you know, Kane showed us one way to do it, and the guard MC set the precedence and showed us the other way to do it.
And honestly, I mean, the Paid in Full album is considered like the unofficial like start of the golden era. Like that's when, I mean, shit really. We went from here to here. It's like we went from like
The bar got raised.
Algebra to pre-calc. You know what I mean? Like quick.
That's a
Like
fact.
he stepped the bar up for that shit. And you're number one.
The notorious one.
Biggie. Right?
Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one.
Yo, what's his best song to you?
Best song? I gotta go with Suicidal Thoughts.
Okay. My best song is that one. I believe that shit is just ridiculous to me. Like, I loved it. I just love Unbelievable.
Oh, Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just
Falls is the illest.
It's just so, you know, buckshots out the sunroof of Lexus. I mean, come on, man. Like, this shit is just the visual on that shit. I mean, I got memes for the days throughout. I mean, I've made so many memes from that track. All right, so real quick, we got to go in 8 or 9 minutes, but I got a couple of more questions. Who are you rocking with today?
I like a lot of artists out here right now. Napoleon the Legend, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, we got Napoleon.
I like, you know, of course I'm bumping Rusty, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, I mean, that's your people's.
Yeah, but even though that's just not my people's, even though that's my people's, I don't see a lot of people working hard as him, man. That bro work hard, man. Like, I get to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how hard he's really working, like, it's crazy.
Work.
It's a lot of people I'm fucking with right now. I'm fucking with Nems, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with Innocent.
Big up, N.O.
Yeah.
Big up, N.O. Oh, you did a joint with St. Ivan?
Oh, I'm fucking with St. Ivan too. That's my bro. St. Ivan get busy.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's a lot of people I'm fucking with. Like I'm one of them people. I like music, so I listen. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because there's so many different schools, a couple different schools of thoughts. I've talked to so many cats that they were like, "Yo, I don't fuck with nobody outside my squad." Like, period. Like,
yeah,
and then some, you know. So
much love to them though.
No, of course. I'm just saying everybody do how they do, you know. So, real quick before you let off a missile, new shit. What's going on with you? We just you just dropped some shit. I just posted some shit recently from you.
Yeah, man. Shout out my bro Lex. He in the check-in. He directed this joint. You know what I'm saying? The new single is called Legend of the Eye Patch. You know what I'm saying? Produced by Keystar. Yeah. And the album is coming this month. That's the first single. It's called MOST, Minister of Severe Torture. It's a bar-for-bar onslaught. Word, some real hip-hop extreme shit.
I like that phrase, yo, hip-hop extremist. Like, that's because usually that's a negative term, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's an extremist. But I like it in this case. I want to fucking steal that shit, man. Like, you should make some shirts because that's what the fuck it is, yo. I feel real militant about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Law. You already know Law, St. Mark's, Crown Heights finest.
Word, salute.
Mommy Bars, I see you, Queen.
What else? So, what else you got going on, man? Like, are you trying to?
Oh,
yeah, of course.
Crown Me Brands, you know what I'm saying? They do all this merch I got on right here, you know what I'm saying? You see, I got the most sweater on right now. I got the shit on the back. See the 5 mics? Look out, you know, we bringing them 5 mics back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bars for days. Yo, as far as those 10 people that you picked in that joint, are those the people that influenced you the most, or is that just something you were feeling at the moment?
I can't say the most because it's so many people. Like I was saying, I'm mad I left out Prodigy.
So you were just feeling that at the moment,
huh?
So,
at the
so
moment?
were you just feeling that those at the was
at
that
the
just
moment.
at the yeah?
At the moment.
So it's not set in stone that list.
Nah, that's why I tell you it changes every you know what I'm saying, every year. You know
So
what I'm saying?
It look like? What's it look like now?
It's times when Grand Poobah was my favorite MC for a whole, you know what I'm saying, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It was time when Prodigy was my favorite MC. You know what I'm saying? It's times when Big L was my favorite MC. You know what I'm saying? It varies as the years go along.
So right now, what's it look like for you?
It's me. Word.
That's what the
Niggas
fuck
can't
is
fuck.
up.
That's why the MOST is dropping, because it's off with a lot of whack ass rappers' heads.
Yo, talk about the legend of the eye patch joint. Cause yo, I'm gonna keep it funky with you, my nigga. Cause that's what I do. Some of your patches be bugging me the fuck out, B. Like, I be scared as fuck when I be high, yo, and I see the one with the shit that look, he got teeth on it. Yeah. I be like, yo, this nigga is attacking me right now, man. I'm like, what I do to this nigga? You know what I'm saying? So, talk about the legend of the eye patch. You know what I'm saying? What's good with that? Like, why you be scaring me and all that shit?
It's like, you know, the legend of the eye patch is like, it's a whole mystique about the eye patch. You know what I'm saying?
It sure is.
So, like, you know, like, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I had an incident where somebody came up to me and tried to touch my joint, like,
what?
And I almost broke their arm, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck they get.
And that's where this joint comes from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't disrespect the eye patch, man. That'll get your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
To touch my eye patch is like taking off Cyclops glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know how I get when Cyclops glasses come on.
Yeah, the whole shit. The nigga blow up tree. Remember the fucking, especially the flick and the comic, everything.
Shit get ugly.
Yo, see, that's the audacity of people these days, though, man. You know what I'm saying? They really think that they have like rights to other people and their personal shit. Like, yo, who the fuck is like I can't even like fathom doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy to me.
It's crazy. Like I remember when I had like locks and my hair was down to here, and people would just like random people would like touch my shit, but like, can I touch your hair while they're touching my hair? Like, no, the fuck you can't touch my shit, man. Like, fuck is wrong with you?
You're already trying to touch it. Ask it. Well, you're already trying to touch it. Ask it. You ain't even let me tell you yes or no. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you touching it as you asking me. Get the fuck out of here. And no, like, I ain't no fucking. This ain't no petting zoo. Like,
the word.
Why would you touch somebody's fucking like shit? Like, obviously the eye patch is there for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. All right, yo. Let's get it. It's the moment I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to fast forward to this shit. I want to hear it always. And this will be every time I see you, just be ready. When you see me, I'm like, yo, I'm coming to New York. When I see you at the show, it's be like, yo, tomorrow, have something in the back of your head. No matter how fucked up you are, have something. Because I'm going to be like, yo, let's go with the camera, son. What you got? Skanks The Rap Martyr, Bangkok fam, Crown Heights, New York City. What's good?
I'm so focused. Though sometimes I know I don't show it. I'm grateful for where I'm at, but more excited about where I'm going. Yeah, you and your niggas mobbing. That's why you quick to talk shit. But how you gonna see it coming when you made yourself a target? You's a mouse pad mobster / keyboard killer. You want more?
I want as much as you can give. I know you got more. I'm not satisfied. I'll be honest with you. I need more. I keep it funky. I mean, keep it honest with you, man. I want more. I need more. I need more.
You's a mouse pad mobster / keyboard killer. Fuck Twitter. Talk about me, we gonna get them, for real. Say something about me and try to send me to jail. Yo, hold on. That's that liquor. Let me give you some real hard bars now. Hold on.
Give me whatever you want.
Fuck that. Nah,
Whatever you want. Come anything, yo. Let's go.
I can't just give you anything, just anything you want.
That's what I'm saying. No, we're not saying anything, but like, yeah,
Oh.
somebody said stop playing, bro. We know. Listen,
Yeah, man, I
we
can't
need
just give you anything. Somebody,
No, not
keep on
anything,
the
of course.
bars. All right, check it out. I ain't gonna just lick off on him for shit talking, but he gonna be mad wiping my spit off him. You bugging, son. If you ain't hot from puffing blunts, then it must be the crystal meth, like Michael Douglas, son. Spit out the Gillette and cut him, cause I could tell he frontin' like Fags do his only tattoo around his belly button with a ring on his tongue. This nigga can't tell me nothing. His pants so tight that if he try to run, he might bust him on some Incredible Hulk shit. I pinch you like a Vulcan is insulting, cause I know I'm not that nigga to be fucked with. It's a different way I do it. Not the same way, stupid. Just saying my music got your bitch face in my pubics. Complain about you don't be taking her out. Can't quit talking. My dick the smartest thing that came out of mouth. This that skank sound original that can't be copied down. You try it, you'll have me knock you out like Manny Pacquiao. Every bar is dumb, hard as it comes. Hearing me like seeing Jimi Hendrix playing the guitar with his tongue. Amazing. It's Matrix, I ain't your top favorite. Quit hating, I'm the shit. Like Clay Davis. I'm on the gas, they better look behind them. These Don Cheadle niggas acting like they Brooklyn's finest lion. Knock it, Duke, I got the drop a pop at you. I block at you like the Mad Libs that walk a flock of Duke. That's just the liquor, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you said. That's what you said. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel better now. I feel better. I wasn't
Next
satisfied.
time,
See the first. I don't like. Listen, just so you know, I don't like teaser videos. I don't like 10-second videos. I don't like. I need the big up Bad C Brooklyn. I need the and that's I'm happy now. So
because I got tons of salute Bad C. I got tons of bars in the head, but you should have told me to spit first before I started drinking. I'd have gave you something more exclusive.
It's all good. Well, we'll have you spit an exclusive for the page then. That'll be the next joint. I'll hit you up. So that's where we're putting it out there. We got Skanks spit a 60-second banger for the page. You know what I'm saying? Come with a fucking missile, man. Like
straight exclusive too.
Look, yo, I want to catch a fucking felony after I hear your shit. Yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? We put out a Kickstarter for the bail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to catch I want to go kick somebody's teeth in. I mean, so that's All right, I'm gonna hit you up about that. That is no fucking joke. Skanks gonna do a fucking 60-second missile for us. And
I got you. That ain't no problem.
I know you got us. Big up episode 41, Skanks. Bangkok fam. We going live with Save the Hip Hop Culture in like 2 minutes after I take a piss. Big up Totem, Uptown, New York City. Salute y'all. Everybody joining in. Yo, Skanks, thank you, man. I appreciate you, fam.
Thank you, man, for having me, bro.
We have to do it again, yo. Get out, bug out, smoke out.
Word. I had a blast.
Word. All right. Peace. Salute.
Peace, Lord.